If you hit me, I hit you. I think it is appropriate in diplomacy. It's an economic struggle. What the black South Africans are saying is that Nigerians are taking their jobs. Okay, Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of MTN. Nigerians, come home. I take over the job of DSTV. When we hit back, the president of South Africa will not only talk, he will go on his knees to recognize that Nigerians cannot be intimidated, and we do not condone anyone's life being lost. If a crime has been committed under South African law, they have a right to bring any sort of person to justice. But to kill our people as if we are helpless, we are not. By the time we turn in the economy hardship, we withdraw MTN license, we revoke DSTV license. Those people coming from Nigeria, from South Africa, will have good jobs to do. Let South Africa continue with their jobs. Then when we have this balance of madness, I believe there will be sanity, and we will kick our bilateral relationship in a manner that is a win-win.
Hey guys, have you guys heard or seen what is happening right now in Nigeria? Nigerian senators, they are angry. They are finalizing. They had a inner chamber meeting to talk about what is happening in South Africa. So this thing is now getting onto another level. And there are some videos that I watched that I said, oh my goodness, when senators were talking and were angry. I don't know. I want peace, so please, guys, let's watch these videos, and then when we finish watching these videos, we'll come back and then we'll talk about what is happening. And please remember that this episode is just for educational purpose and creation of awareness on social media. Let's watch it and come back and talk about it.
To the South Africans,
are sending Nigerians away from their country. Right now, Nigerians already give them their whole comeback too. You all know that MTN is South African brand and DSTV. Now, this man up my screen said they should also pack their load and do what? They should pack their load and go back to their country, since they are already sending our citizens away from their own country. If Nigeria was a good country, we didn't send Nigeria out. It could still look until Nigeria see as small as Libya day. Nigeria one be. And that's because our country is fucked up. Why can't you all even work on this? South Africa, that we are Africans together, the better bastos. Our Nigeria, this to go there, be smart be, mama kwada they buy much in an African country. What makes them so different that Nigeria cannot do? And you all think if you send MTN, kiniko, how do you want us to survive? It's better you don't send them away. They said they also send MTN and DSTV. I said she got to DSTV because we have Netflix and all of that. But MTN, how do you want us to cope with that? Even the MTN no guest there, so say they show us shake gale. But nevertheless, I think they are still the best network ever. If Glow now, if Rain 4, Glow no they do again. Before I continue, you guys used to ask me about my skincare products a lot of times. Anyway, I'll be tagging my skincare distance. See this combo. This is what I use. I don't do too much on my skin at all. This is just the combo I do. If you know you want to repair your skin, you know you like your skin very well, but you don't want all this osha prapra. It is not organic. It is science-based skincare. This will not be organic. No be osha prapra. Anyways, as I was saying, you all want to send MTN and DSTV away from the country. How do you want us to cope? Network you all need to work on your own country so they can see the usefulness of Nigerians. Nigerians don't forward the whole country. Not be why they lock us come up. But it's not UK that time. I can't remember when they talk to me Nigeria no come. Kilo day Nigeria ti bagbolu everybody je. Ti bagbolu everybody and it's because you guys are not even working on your distance. Anyways, it is well. That's the latest update. MTN Kuru and complain that they are exhausting our data, they are doing this, they are doing that. But I feel like they are still the best network wherever you go. MTN is always very, very good. Unlike 9 mobile in mi ba lo korodu ko shisembe. Yes, ko shisembe. That was why I abandoned the SIM. You will go to some places, all those networks don't work. It's only MTN. It is where, except you guys have someone that you bring up to make the distance better. Aside from that, it's better you cut up the crap. I'll be cut off the crap. No, so anyways, it is well.
Nigeria is considering cutting diplomatic ties with xenophobic South Africa. Now, of late, attacks on Black Africans by other Blacks in South Africa has increased, with mobs of shirtless men running around the streets carrying sticks, attacking other Black Africans and insisting to see their documents. Now, they are claiming that Africans are stealing their jobs, despite the fact that the people they are attacking are actually small business holders, so people selling fruit and whatever in kiosks and stuff like that. Those are the people they have been attacking, and many of them Nigerians. So this has caused global outrage amongst Black people, asking why Black South Africans particularly target other Black people who have nothing to do with their misery. Nigeria and other African countries are considering cutting diplomatic ties with the South African government because South African government has done nothing to stop these attacks. They're more interested in taking other countries.
Let South Africa continue with their jobs. Then when we have this balance of madness, I believe there will be sanity. I will kick our bilateral relationship in a manner that is a win-win. Right now, Nigeria trade deficit with South Africa. South Africa is the one benefiting. So my colleagues, let's not turn this place to a place of mourning and crying and lamenting. Let us bite in a manner that they will be the one begging. I so hold and I persuade my colleagues that when we come to prayers, we should include these two prayers. That MTN license be withdrawn, that DSTV license be withdrawn. There are Nigerians who can provide those services and they will employ those who are coming back home from South Africa. You bite me once, I bite you twice. I do not intend to repeat any of the statements that have been made very eloquently by all of those who have spoken. And my point is not only informed by the fact that we were all contributors to the struggle against apartheid. I remember very well that it was because of the struggle against apartheid that a Nigerian president, then head of state, Murtala Mohammed, declared before the Americans that Henry Kissinger, who was Secretary of State, was not welcome to Nigeria. In the words of General Murtala Mohammed, he said the era of gunboat diplomacy was over. Nigeria's commitment to eradication of apartheid is not negotiable. And they proceeded to nationalize British petroleum because the British too were supporting apartheid. So I can understand the pain that where we have built relationship, today we are looked at as if we are a burden. But for me, sir, I didn't come to the Senate to lament what is not right. And I know that in diplomacy, there is the law of reciprocity. What are the issues in South Africa? The president of South Africa did campaign openly that foreigners were taking the jobs that South Africa people could do. That is why his hands and his legs are tied. What is my response? These Nigerians who are in South Africa, they are not there on holiday. They are there to work and to earn. And which kind of job are they doing? There are two categories. Many are traders, others are doing maybe some high-skilled jobs. So my view is that it is time to reciprocate. This Senate should adopt a position that MTN, a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars from Nigeria every day, that Nigeria nationalize it and withdraw its license, so that Nigeria company can take over the MTN business and recruit more people. Those coming from South Africa will find good jobs working with the company that will replace MTN. And I know that South African president has interest in MTN. The second is that we ask the Minister of Communication of the federal government to revoke the DSTV, which is also a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars, even abusing, resorting to practices that will not even be accepted in South Africa. I don't want this.
Nigerian lawmakers are calling for tougher action after the latest surge in xenophobic violence in South Africa. Senator Adams Oshomole has urged the Nigerian government to revoke licenses of major South African companies operating in Nigeria, including MTN Group and DSTV.
It is time to reciprocate. This Senate should adopt a position that MTN, a South African company that is cutting away millions of dollars from Nigeria every day, that Nigeria nationalize it and withdraw its license.
He argues that economic retaliation would send a stronger message than diplomacy alone. However, several senators are pushing back, urging the government to pursue diplomacy while strongly condemning the violence against Nigerians in South Africa.
I support the senators go for it. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is supposed to be the one to go. But currently, this situation our people are facing over there in Nigeria, in South Africa. What they are facing in South Africa over there is our senators, those are lawmakers that put us in this condition. That's why our people are running out there to go and seek for greener pastures. You go to Uganda, you go to different countries in Africa, you see how they are treating our Nigerian people.
There's no point investigating in the first place because this is something we see and hear every day. So the Senate's going to investigate, I think it's a waste of time. Other African countries are already taking actions, withdrawing their citizens from South Africa. So investigating is like a waste of time. There's no point even doing that in the first place.
My honest opinion is I prefer the Ministry of Foreign Affairs should intercede in this matter because they have the technical know-how and they can speak on behalf of Nigerians living in South Africa. I don't think saying the senators should go there, like most of them cannot actually relate to practical Nigerian issues here. How can they relate to issues in South Africa? They might go there and be on vacation. They might not even go there to achieve the common goal.
First, to me, the foreign affairs should be the ones to go there and make peace. Because when it comes to international relations, that's where they have their own job, their own duty to perform. But as far as I'm concerned, the National Assembly don't have any right. They don't have any right. Even though if they will go there, they will still have to go through the foreign affairs ministry.
In response to the tensions, a delegation of Nigerian lawmakers plan to visit South Africa to address the recent killings of 2 Nigerians and the rising anti-migration violence.
My goodness. Immediately I watched this video, I was like, African unite. We are one, brothers and sisters. I do not like this labeling of South Africa saying Nigerians are this and Nigerians now saying they want to ban all South African businesses. Those are what in the clip. That's what the senators were saying. They were debating on closing MTN, DSTV and other South African businesses. And the thing is that what we Nigerians are forgetting is that it's going to affect our people. Are you guys forgetting that MTN is a franchise? And aside that, 95% of its employees in Nigeria are Nigerians, same as DSTV. Please, let's trade with caution. I know we are very angry with the South Africans with the way they treated our Nigerian brothers and sisters in South Africa, but we need to trade with caution. I don't even know, like the whole thing is just baffling. Like everything is just getting worse every day and every other thing. Because right now they are saying that they don't want to do business with South Africans anymore, and then all their ties that they have with South Africans, they want to cut it. We should trade carefully. Anyways, me, I don't even know what to say because right now the whole thing is getting heated up because we cannot make South Africans our enemies no matter how. It's just as if where a child is misbehaving, you just beat the child now instead of cutting off and every other thing. Please, we are one. South Africans and Nigerians, we are one. We shouldn't fight. It's time for us to come together and stop this fighting. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's episode. Please stay tuned for more information about South Africa and everything that is ever happening in Africa. Thank you and see you on my next video. Bye for now.